Seniors, reclaim your strength. The secret food that fights muscle loss after 50. Something sneaky starts to steal your strength. You don't get a warning. One day, your legs just feel like lead when you try to stand up. You're not lazy or broken. You're just missing one key nutrient your body needs to fix its muscles. This one food, backed by science, could be your best defense against sarcopenia, a muscle-wasting problem affecting 1 in 3 seniors. We need to stop this decline. It all starts now, with what's on your plate. Millions of seniors worldwide are secretly losing muscle. It's not on the news. Most doctors won't mention it during a checkup, but it causes up to 50% of hospitalizations from falls in people over 65. It's called sarcopenia, the slow loss of muscle, strength, and function as we age. If you're over 60, you're already losing 1–2% of your muscle mass each year unless you fight back. At first, it's subtle. Your legs feel a bit heavy. You can't get out of a chair without using your arms. Walking upstairs gets tiring. Then, one day, your balance feels off and you pause before stepping off a curb. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Aging this way isn't normal. It's a nutrient shortage. And there's one nutrient that's the star, leucine. It's an amino acid, known for decades by doctors and trainers for seniors, and you're about to discover it in one simple food. Why leucine? Because it's more than just muscle fuel. It's the on switch that tells your body to repair muscles. A 2022 study in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who regularly ate foods high in leucine regained 40% more leg strength over 12 weeks without changing their workouts. That's almost double the strength gain of the control group. This isn't about lifting weights, it's about getting out of bed easily, standing tall while brushing your teeth, and walking around the grocery store without a walker. It's about freedom. Let me tell you about George, 73, a retired truck mechanic from Ohio. He was always strong, but one winter, he fell in his garage and couldn't get up. It wasn't an injury, his legs just lacked the strength. He was terrified. His wife had to call 911. Since then, he's lived in fear of falling again. George didn't come to me for a miracle drug. He wanted his strength back. So, we focused on his diet and added one simple, cheap, and easy-to-find food, packed with muscle-restoring leucine. We'll reveal that food in a minute. The power of what you eat. Before we reveal the food, know this. Leucine works by kickstarting a process called muscle protein synthesis, which tells your body to get stronger. As you age, your body becomes less sensitive to this signal, so you need more leucine with each meal than a younger person. The problem? Most seniors eat the wrong breakfast, missing their body's best chance to repair muscles after an overnight fast. That's why your first meal of the day is more important than ever. So, what's this amazing food? It's the perfect breakfast, super high in leucine, and has been used for generations in cultures known for active aging. In fact, a University of Tokyo study found that seniors over 70 who had this food 3 times a week walked faster, had better balance, and saw a 28% lower chance of falling. And the name of this affordable, easy-to-prepare food that's probably in your kitchen right now. Eggs. Eggs. Nature's masterpiece for muscle. For decades, eggs were misunderstood, wrongly blamed for cholesterol or heart problems. But recent research from Harvard and the Mayo Clinic has completely debunked that myth. When it comes to stopping age-related muscle loss, nothing beats eggs. Why eggs? Each egg contains about 1.3 grams of leucine, making it one of the most absorbable sources of this muscle-building amino acid, especially for seniors whose digestion has slowed. And it's not just leucine. Eggs are a complete protein, meaning they have all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to maintain and rebuild muscle. What does this mean for you? You don't need expensive powders or supplements. You don't have to eat huge amounts of meat 3 times a day. By eating just 2 eggs for breakfast, you can support strong, sturdy, and effective muscles. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition put this to the test. Half of a group of seniors over 65 ate whole eggs with a high fiber side every morning. The other half had juice and toast. After 12 weeks, the egg group showed major improvements in leg strength, balance, and walking speed, plus more energy and fewer reported falls. Let that sink in. A food that costs less than $1 a serving can literally improve your ability to stand taller, walk steadier, and move more freely in just weeks. Let me introduce you to Helen, 77, a retired teacher from Arizona. A small fall in her garden injured her hip, making her afraid to walk alone. Her strength and confidence suffered. Her daughter reached out, hoping to prevent Helen from needing a care facility or medication. So, we started small. We changed only one part of her day, breakfast. Instead of coffee and toast, Helen started eating scrambled eggs with sautéed spinach and a slice of whole grain bread. Nothing fancy. One day she'd add a little avocado. But within 3 weeks, something shifted. Helen said her legs felt less hollow. She could get out of her reading chair without using her arms, and, perhaps most importantly, she started walking her dog by herself again. So, are eggs safe for your cholesterol? Science says most adults can have 1 to 2 eggs daily without issues, especially with a diet rich in vegetables and fiber. The real danger isn't eggs, it's muscle loss. That's why this food is a must for anyone over 60. Here are simple ways to prepare eggs to maximize nutrient absorption. Poached or soft-boiled to protect delicate amino acids. Scrambled with olive oil and greens for added antioxidants. Make veggie muffins for a grab-and-go breakfast you can freeze. Here's a timing trick that matters more than you think. Try to eat eggs within the first hour of waking up. After your muscles have been starved for 8 hours during sleep, this gives your body quick access to leucine when it's most ready to respond. Don't underestimate the power of one small change. It might feel like breakfast, but your muscles are getting a daily message to get stronger. Greek yogurt, your nighttime muscle defender. For years, it's been a staple in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern diets, cool, creamy, and a healing food. We're talking about Greek yogurt, a superfood rich in calcium, gut-healing probiotics, and muscle support. Every senior over 60 should have Greek yogurt daily because how your body absorbs and uses protein is as important as how much you get. Greek yogurt supports both. Here's why it's so powerful: casein protein. It's one of the richest sources of casein protein, which digests slowly and provides your muscles with a steady supply of amino acids for hours. This is vital for seniors who often go long periods without eating. A 2018 study in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia and Muscle found that older adults who had dairy products high in casein overnight showed better muscle regeneration. They woke up with noticeable improvements in balance and leg function. That's right. Eating Greek yogurt before bed can help rebuild your legs while you sleep. Probiotics. Greek yogurt is packed with probiotics, beneficial bacteria that improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and boost nutrient absorption. This is more crucial than you might think, because if your gut isn't working right, it can't collect and deliver nutrients like protein, calcium, magnesium, or vitamin D to where your body needs them most, your muscles and bones. Calcium. In one serving, Greek yogurt provides about 20% of your daily calcium needs, supporting bone density, joint cushioning, and proper muscle contraction. After all, what's the point of strong muscles if they're not supported by strong bones? Let me tell you about Doris, 82, a widow and retired florist from New Jersey. For years, she suffered from bloating, leg weakness, and constant ankle pain, making it hard to walk more than a few blocks. She thought her body was simply too old to fix. But when I looked at her diet, I noticed one thing: she ate no dairy or probiotics and very little protein after lunch. We made one small change. Every night after dinner, she started eating half a cup of plain Greek yogurt mixed with ground flaxseed, cinnamon, and blueberries. Within 2 weeks, her digestion started improving. Within 5 weeks, she reported her legs felt more grounded. And by the 3rd month, she was walking pain-free every morning and even attending weekly Zumba Gold classes. That's the power of synergy. One easy, affordable food with protein for muscles, calcium for bones, and probiotics for nutrient absorption. Here's what to look for when buying Greek yogurt. Plain and unsweetened varieties, avoiding hidden sugars that cause inflammation. At least 15 grams of protein per serving. Check the label. Live active cultures for the best probiotic benefits. Full fat options. They often have more fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E, which are good for nerve health and muscle coordination. Don't worry if you're lactose sensitive. Greek yogurt has less lactose than regular yogurt, and many brands now offer lactose-free versions or alternatives made from coconut, almond, or sheep's milk. When's the best time to eat it? After dinner or 30 to 60 minutes before bed. That's when your body begins its repair process, and the slow-release protein in yogurt gives your muscles the tools they need to rebuild, even while you're sleeping. Chia seeds, your silent daily guardian for balance and nerve health. If eggs are your morning ally and Greek yogurt restores you at night, then chia seeds are your silent daily protector. These tiny seeds are one of nature's most underrated yet potent weapons, especially for reversing muscle loss and restoring stability. They're tasteless, smaller than a grain of rice, and take seconds to add to your diet. But their impact on older bodies is anything but small, especially for nerve health, inflammation, and balance. Here's why. Chia seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid. These healthy fats are crucial for keeping your nervous system sharp and responsive, directly impacting your muscle contraction, coordination, and reflex time. As we age, the brain-muscle connection can slow down, leading to stumbling, slow reaction times, and that unsettling feeling that your legs aren't keeping up with your thoughts. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutritional Neuroscience found that seniors who consumed just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds daily for 8 weeks saw improvements in their gait speed, reflexes, and neuromuscular control, even without changing their exercise routines. But that's not all. Chia seeds are also powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They contain a high concentration of polyphenols and antioxidants that help reduce joint swelling, muscle soreness, and stiffness, 3 major contributors to decreased mobility in older adults. Let me tell you about Ronald, 79, a retired mailman from Oregon. For years, Ronald suffered from nerve-related foot pain and what he called the shuffle, a slow, hesitant gait that made stairs and curbs feel dangerous. Doctors gave him drugs for nerve pain, but Ronald wanted to fix the problem, not just numb it. So, he started adding just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to his diet daily. He'd stir them into his morning oatmeal. Later, he'd add them to smoothies or just soak them in almond milk overnight. Within 3 weeks, Ronald noticed something astonishing. He felt more connected to his feet. He could shift his weight without swaying, and the pain in his calves that used to appear when he walked was almost gone. The change. The omega-3 South in chia seeds helped his peripheral nerves by reducing inflammation and improving the electrical communication between his brain and muscles. That's the secret power of this seed. But omega-3 South aren't the only benefit. Chia seeds are also an amazing source of magnesium for muscle relaxation and cramp prevention, calcium for strong bones and stable posture, fiber for digestive health and sustained energy, protein about 4 grams per serving for muscle repair. On top of that, they're incredibly easy to use. Here are some ways to start. Mix a tablespoon into your yogurt or cereal. Blend into smoothies with spinach and banana. Make chia pudding with almond milk, cinnamon, and a dash of vanilla. Sprinkle on top of scrambled eggs or roasted veggies. I recommend 1–2 tablespoons per day, ideally hydrated. Soak for 15 to 30 minutes in water or milk for best benefits. This is especially crucial for older adults with slower metabolisms, as it improves digestion and nutrient absorption. And here's a bonus. Hydrated chia seeds expand in your stomach, making you feel fuller for longer. This helps you maintain a healthy weight, another key factor in protecting your joints and keeping your energy levels up. The powerful trio, eggs, Greek yogurt, and chia seeds. Even though they're the smallest food on this list, chia seeds are the ones that make the most difference for many seniors. Because the moment you start feeding your muscles instead of just using them, when you stop blaming age and start partnering with your body, everything begins to change. Maybe you haven't felt it yet, but something is already changing inside you. Your muscles, they're not giving up. They're waiting to rebuild. Your nerves, they're not broken. They're simply asking for help. Your legs, they can still carry you wherever you want to go. You've just been missing the right tools. To recap, eggs, your morning signal to stimulate muscle growth and leg strength. Greek yogurt, your evening repairer for bones, gut, and body. Chia seeds, your all-day protector for balance, clear nerves, and inflammation control. Together, these aren't just foods. Think of them as a strategy, a covert support system that helps you piece together the foundation of your independence. No expensive supplements, no radical diets, no complicated routines. Just 3 natural foods, easy to add to your regular meals, rebuilding the strength you thought you'd lost right now. Picture this, it's 6 weeks from today. You stand up from your chair effortlessly, without using your armrests. You walk across the living room, no trembling, no hesitation. You bend down to tie your shoes and stand back up with ease. And you're not just moving, you're moving with confidence, without ambiguity, and with control. And what if you combined these nutrients with a special 5-minute routine that stimulates even more profound muscle regeneration? Well, we'll talk about that when we meet again, because this journey has just begun. I'd love to know where you're tuning in from today. Leave a comment below. To make sure you're always getting the most helpful health advice from Senior Health, remember to click the subscribe button and activate notifications. Getting older is inevitable, but losing your strength doesn't have to be.